The letter he never sent. For 31 years, Robert wrote a letter to his father every single week. His father had left when Robert was 7. No explanation, no forwarding address, just gone. Robert's mother never spoke badly of him. She never spoke of him at all, but Robert wrote the letters, not to send. He knew he didn't have an address. He just wrote them because the feelings had to go somewhere, and he had nowhere else to put them. At first, the letters were angry. Why did you leave? Did you think about me? Do you know what it was like? Then they became sad. Then slowly, over years and decades, they became something else. They became honest. He wrote about his life, his job, his marriage, the day his daughter was born, and how he stood in the hospital corridor and made a silent promise that had nothing to do with his father and everything to do with him. He wrote about the things he had learned, about fear, about pride, about how much energy it takes to stay angry at someone for 30 years. He wrote about forgiveness, not the kind that says what happened was fine, but the kind that says, I am no longer willing to carry this. On his 62nd birthday, Robert's daughter found the box, 31 years of letters, weekly, without fail. She sat on the floor of his study and read them all. It took her most of the day. When she finished, she went to find him in the garden. She didn't say anything. She just put her arms around him and held on. After a while, she said, "Dad, these letters, you should publish them." He laughed. Nobody wants to read an old man's letters to a father who wasn't there. She pulled back and looked at him. "Dad, every person who ever felt abandoned wants to read these letters. That's everyone. That's all of us." He was quiet for a long time. The book came out 2 years later. It sold 300,000 copies. Not because it was about his father, because it was about the thing all of us carry and almost none of us know how to put down. The lesson? The thing you are processing privately. The journal no one reads, the voice notes you record and delete, the letters you write and never send, that is not wasted energy. That is your most important work, because the only way out of the difficult things is through them. Write it down, say it out loud, put it somewhere outside of yourself. You don't have to send it. You just have to release it. That is where the healing starts. And sometimes, when you least expect it, that is where someone else's healing starts too.